how to write LinkedIn posts people actually read. Write better, sell better. Good writing directly impacts business. So a big part of my work is helping them explain to their clients to communicate clearly, especially online, where attention is short. The 3 excuses that hold you back on your LinkedIn post. They're usually, I don't know what to write, my industry is boring, my posts don't engage, don't get engagement or leads. To resolve that issues, we have a framework of 7 ingredients for a strong LinkedIn post. Welcome to the Masterclass. The real reason most LinkedIn posts fail is not because of the algorithm. They fail because in the way you talk to people. So you open in an awkward way or in a pushy way. You jump straight to the advice. You tell no story, no context, or no reason to make them read. Good writing directly impacts business. It makes your communication easier to understand, easier to trust, remember, share, and act on. Because you want always to act on, to let people give you comments, reshare, or read the post. Who am I? I am Mati Močop. I'm creative director of marketing master design company. I work with companies across different industries on branding, marketing, and communication. So a big part of my work is helping them explain to their clients to communicate clearly, especially online, where attention is short. The 3 excuses that hold you back on your LinkedIn post. They're usually, I don't know what to write, my industry is boring, my posts don't engage, don't get engagement or leads. So the problem is not the knowledge, it's all in presentation. So you're not boring, your delivery is unclear. To resolve that issues, we have a framework of 7 ingredients for a strong LinkedIn post. So the first ingredient will be the hook. This is the first line the people read, what makes them stop. They have the attention for 1 or 2 seconds, and you need to make people stop on your post and want to read more. So but what's a bad hook? Bad hook is commands like stop, don't, quit. This is the bad hook. Nobody will open it. Hooks longer than 1 line. If you first line, if it's long, it will not stay in 1 line, and people can't read it the whole sentence. Hooks without clarity. If you're writing something that's not clear, that has no start of the story. Why 1-line hooks win? Because they are short, they're readable. If they're readable, they are seen, and if they're seen, they're clicked. So 1 clear sentence that starts the story. That's the hook rule. After the hook, you got the rehook, right? So what does the rehook? Rehook engages attention. It makes them click, actually. It makes them click and see more to read the whole post, to read your story. And gets them to stop. The hook gets them to stop, and the rehook gets them to open the post. There's 3 ways to write the rehook. So address the objection, even if you never add extra value, and here's something most people miss, and introduce the opposite. The both is the best platform and the worst. So let's say for today, the hook would be, I was at Sales Week in Croatia. You won't believe what I've learned. You would open the post, right? Yes, you should say yes. So the ingredient 3 is authority. As you've seen in my presentation, I intentionally put it on the 3rd slide, not on the 1st, because I don't want to start with something, I am this, I am that, but what does authority? Why does it matter? People often ask when they see your post, who is this? And Why should I trust this person? That's not only on LinkedIn, that's also in your business, on your everyday, when you're talking to people. So to add you have to add authority without bragging. The one line is enough. In my 10 years working with Felix, I learned this and this. With companies I work with light designers, they usually have the same problem. So this is how you put the authority in a natural way. So authority positions you, builds trust, and adds credibility. Ingredient 4 is rhythm. So think of the post like a song. You have the chorus and you have the verses. People don't read, they scan. So that's true. I don't remember last time I read the whole sentence, the whole paragraph, or anything. I just scanned through it like that. That's normal. That's why you add rhythm. You had short paragraphs, 131, 121, to make people easier to scan, because they read fast and you can have their attention. Also, rhythm needs breaks. So that's like a chorus effect. So that's the key message, the main insight, emotional line, or the takeaway. Ingredient 5 would be simplicity. Long paragraphs, long text, nobody wants to read, nobody will read. Dense text also. Complex sentences. Simplicity wins because it respects time of a reader, reduces cognitive load, so I don't have to think about what I'm reading all the time or what I have read, and improves clarity. Simplicity is not dumbing down, it's removing noise. So you have to be simple, use simple words, explained in a simple way. Ingredient 6 is summary and power statement. Summary after the body of the post, just summary quickly in a short 2 lines about what the post is about. Why? Because the attention span, you always remember the first and the last thing. So the first would be the hook and the last would be a power statement or a summary. So this is what you just learned, or something like similar to that. The power statement, this is the last line, it is the most important one. It's your mic drop moment. So it has to be short, strong, simple, that carries the main point. And after that, the 7th ingredient is the question. Why the question? Because you drive engagement with the question. When you ask a question, people will answer it. When people answer, you have comments, you have reposts, you have everything, and that's why your post will get pushed to other accounts, to accounts of the people who commented and everybody else's. Effective questions are simple. So something that anyone can answer in 3 seconds, yes or no, low effort questions. But nobody will just answer yes. They'll answer yes because this, and this. So that's a great question. Number based. How many times did have you been in this situation? Oh, I've been in this situation all the time of my life. So this is good questions. People answer plus explain. That's why you have human comments. So the complete structure would be something like this. You can see it from the post here. The hook, what's the real reason your posts fail? The big hook. And how to write in a way people want to read your posts. The authority line, whenever I advise clients on writing LinkedIn posts, I tell them the same thing. No industry is boring, that's the body rhythm and simplicity. Write about what you know, this is the rhythm. Good writing is easy to read. Good writing is easy to understand. It's like a rap song, yeah? So I have the summary here. The problem is not knowledge, it's a presentation. And the power statement, powerful ideas are easy to read. And of course, the last, how often do you post on LinkedIn? So this is like a psychology thing. And my power statement will be, write better, sell better. Which part of writing on LinkedIn posts do you struggle with most, is the question.